If you're filing for a marriage green card, there is a whole list of forms that you need to hear about. The I-130, the I-485, the I-864, and there is more. If you have looked at the list and felt a little bit lost, that is completely normal because most people feel the same way. So today, I am going to walk you through every form in your package, one at a time in plain English, so you understand exactly what you need to submit to USCIS. I'm Orelmy Diaz, an immigration attorney. I represent couples all over the United States in marriage-based green card applications. A marriage green card is not just one form, it's actually a full package that you have to submit to USCIS. When you do it from inside the United States, that has a fancy name and we call it adjustment of status. The law that allows it is called INA Section 245. This is the part of the immigration law that allows you to adjust status and get a green card from inside the United States. Let's open the package and go form by form. First up, the I-130. Its official name is the Petition for Alien Relative. This is the form where your U.S. citizen spouse, we call them the petitioner, raise their hand and says to the government, this is my wife or this is my husband and our marriage is real. That's the whole job of the I-130. It opens the case. It says we are married and we mean it. Your U.S. citizen spouse signs this one. And yes, a green card holder spouse can file it too, but the weight is a little bit different and that's a video for another day. Next, the I-130A. This one confuses people because it looks like the I-130, but it's not. It is called the Supplemental Information for a Spouse Beneficiary. In plain English, it is a background form. The I-130 is about the marriage. The I-130A is about you, the beneficiary. Fill this one out and sign it. Now the big one, the I-485. And this is the application to register permanent residence or adjust status. It's a long name, but it has a simple job. It's the actual green card application. Everything else in your package is basically here to support the I-485. Think of it like this. The I-130 says, our marriage is real. The I-485 says, and because it's real, I am asking to become a permanent resident. The beneficiary, the spouse getting the green card, has to file the I-485. Okay, so now there are two forms that can make the waiting a little bit easier because yes, there is gonna be some waiting. First, the I-765. This is the work permit. The official name is the Application for Employment Authorization. You file it with your package and once it's approved, you can legally work in the United States while your green card is pending. The next form is the I-131. This is the advance parole or authorization to travel while your green card application is pending. And this is very important. If your green card is pending and you leave the United States without the I-131 or advance parole being approved, you can abandon your whole application, gone, just like that. But with the I-131 approved, you can travel and come back to the United States. So if there is any chance that you might need to leave, a sick relative, an emergency back home, you should file the I-131. Now, let's talk about the form that makes grown adults sweat, the I-864, the Affidavit of Support. This is your U.S. citizen spouse, the sponsor or the petitioner, making a promise to the government in writing that they will support you financially so you won't need to rely on public benefits. And here is the part that people miss. It is not just a form, it is a legal binding contract. It has real weight. This is the form that confuses people the most because you have to consider the income rules, your tax transcripts, if you need a joint sponsor. So I'm giving it its own video next week. For now, just know this, the petitioner, your U.S. citizen spouse, signs this form, signs the I-864. Last one, the I-693. This is your medical exam and you can just go to your regular doctor for this. It has to be a special USCIS approved doctor called a civil surgeon. They check you over, they complete the form, and then they seal it inside an envelope. You are not allowed to open that envelope. I know you want to know what it says, and you can actually ask the doctor for a copy, but the envelope that the doctor gave you that is sealed, that have to stay sealed, and you have to send it to USCIS just like the doctor gave it to you. The doctor completes this one, not you. Now let's do a quick recap of who signs what, because I know it can get a little fuzzy. Your US citizen spouse, the petitioner, signs the I-130 and the I-864. You, the beneficiary, the one getting the green card, have to sign the I-130A, the I-485, the I-765, and also the I-131. And the doctor completes the I-693. That's it. So there is your entire package. The I-130 opens the case. The I-130A tells them about you. The I-485 asks for the green card. The I-765 lets you work. The I-131 lets you travel. The I-864 is your spouse financial promise, and the I-693 is your medical exam. Next week, I'm zooming all the way in on the money form, the I-864. Income rules, joint sponsors, and how to get your tax transcripts. And if you want all of this written down for you step by step in plain English, I have created a free marriage green card guide. The link is right here in the description, so you can grab it.